The slogan, "No More Mosques," reflects a growing sentiment within certain segments of German society, particularly among far-right groups. This stance is rooted in anxieties surrounding national identity and cultural change. The No More Mosques movement seeks to limit the construction of new mosques, viewing them as symbols of Islam's encroachment on German society. Proponents often cite concerns about extremism, despite a lack of evidence. The influx of immigrants and refugees has fueled fears about the erosion of traditional German values. However, it is crucial to recognize that this stance represents a fringe perspective within German society. While surveys indicate reservations about Islam, the majority of Germans do not subscribe to extreme views. The No More Mosques stance has tapped into pre-existing anxieties within German society. Some citizens express concerns about the pace and scale of cultural change due to increased immigration. These concerns often manifest as fears of Islamization, with mosques becoming symbolic representations of this perceived threat. The visibility of mosques is seen by some as a challenge to the traditional Christian character of German cities. This perception is fueled by a lack of understanding and familiarity with Islam. The rise of Islamist terrorism globally has heightened anxieties about potential radicalization. Addressing these anxieties requires open dialogue, education, and a nuanced understanding of integration. The No More Mosques stance faces significant legal hurdles in Germany. The country's basic law guarantees freedom of religion and the right to practice one's faith without discrimination. Article 4 explicitly states that freedom of faith and conscience shall be inviolable. This provision safeguards the right of Muslims to build mosques as expressions of their religious beliefs. German law prohibits discrimination based on religion. Any attempt to ban mosque construction solely on religious grounds would be unconstitutional. Courts have consistently upheld the right of Muslim communities to build places of worship. The robust legal framework protecting freedom of religion acts as a significant barrier to the No More Mosques agenda. The No More Mosques stance poses a substantial obstacle to the integration of Muslims into German society. By seeking to restrict the visibility and practice of Islam, this position fosters an environment of exclusion and alienation. Mosques serve as vital community centers for Muslims, providing spaces for prayer, education, and social gatherings. Denying Muslim communities the ability to establish mosques limits their ability to practice their faith openly. This can lead to feelings of isolation and marginalization, hindering integration. The No More Mosques rhetoric reinforces negative stereotypes about Muslims and Islam. When an entire community is targeted based on their religion, it creates divisions within society. By embracing inclusivity and fostering interfaith dialogue, Germany can create an environment where all citizens feel valued and respected. The No More Mosques stance in Germany must be understood within the broader context of rising nationalism and anti-immigrant sentiment across Europe. Far-right political parties have gained traction, capitalizing on anxieties about globalization and cultural change. These movements often scapegoat immigrants and minority groups, framing them as threats to national identity. Islamophobia has become a potent force within this nationalist discourse. The mosque becomes a focal point for anxieties about changing demographics and perceived erosion of national identity. It is crucial to counter these divisive narratives by promoting intercultural understanding and combating discrimination. The German government has consistently condemned the No More Mosques stance and reaffirmed its commitment to upholding religious freedom. Chancellor Olaf Scholz emphasizes the importance of integration and social cohesion. Government initiatives focus on promoting interfaith dialogue, combating discrimination, and supporting immigrant integration. These efforts aim to foster understanding and respect between different religious communities. Germany has taken steps to counter hate speech and incitement to violence, particularly online. By promoting inclusivity, dialogue, and respect for diversity, Germany seeks to build a society where all citizens feel a sense of belonging.